Select Committee investigating January 6th, interviewing more members of former President Trump's cabinet. Grant Herms joins us now with a look at how the possibility of Betsy DeVos talking to the panel could affect Michigan's race for governor.
Reporting this week, saying former Secretary of Education and conservative Michigan power broker Betsy DeVos is in talks to be interviewed by the January 6th committee. CNN citing multiple unnamed sources after the committee interviewed former Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao. Both women were members of the former president's cabinet and admitted they had discussions about invoking the 25th Amendment after the insurrection. As that plays out, it could have a ripple effect on the race for Michigan governor. DeVos' support of the GOP's candidate Tudor Dixon, a central piece of the hard-fought primary.
Even though I think the prospect of her cooperating with the January 6th committee poses a serious problem for Tudor Dixon's candidacy.
Jeff Timmer is a former leader of Michigan's Republican Party and went to co-found the Lincoln Project, an anti-Trump conservative group. He says the pushback against DeVos in the primary left the party's most ardent supporters fractured despite his endorsement.
3 out of 5 Republican voters chose a candidate other than Tudor Dixon. She still has work to do to consolidate the Republican base around her candidacy. Part of the objection many Republican voters had to Tudor Dixon was Betsy DeVos's support. And so the fact that Betsy DeVos is potentially cooperating with the January 6th committee, which is contrary to the wishes of Donald Trump, does affect Tudor Dixon in a negative way.
In a statement, Dixon calling questions about DeVos's potential testimony and the impact on the race drama manufactured by Democrats and the media, saying in part, the drama won't improve our schools, make our communities safer, or improve our economy. Those concerns are my focus and why I'm running for governor. Timmer saying her work may still be cut out for her before November.
This is very unprecedented for a nominee of a major party to have this kind of potential fracturing within her own base, their own base, this late in the election season after the primary.
Dixon has yet to say who she wants to be her lieutenant governor, but she has a few directions in which she could go. She could pick a heavy Trump supporting candidate to help shore up some of those fractured parts of the base you just heard about, or she could pick a more establishment candidate to run alongside her to appeal more to the middle. We were expecting that announcement this past week, but so far she has not made one with just 86 days to go before the midterms. Grant Herms, Local 4.